Day in the life of a BDR working in tech sales. Most tech sales roles either start remote or go remote really fast after a year or two. And if you don't live in a big tech hub, which is San Francisco, New York, or Austin, then you'll either be working from home or you get a paid stipend to pay for your internet and stuff like that, or your company will give you a shared office space. So in this case, I'm working out of Public Square, which is the upper floor's co-working space on top of a coffee shop. First thing that we're going to do when we come into the office is we're going to look at the list of leads that we put together the night before. And ideally, we already put together the messaging, the specific reasons that we want to reach out to those people, the ways that we want to help them, the things that are specific and unique to them so that it won't just sound like we're spamming them with generic messages, but instead things that are personalized to their needs and their business. And then we're going to start dialing and we're going to start emailing and we're going to see how many of those that we can get done before 10 a.m. in the morning. 10 before 10 is a classic sales terminology, like 10 calls before 10 a.m. But the reality is you should be trying to hit like 20 or 30 calls. And the secret to that is that a lot of the things that we do at the end of our previous day are what lead into the new day, the preparation for the outbounding calls that we're doing the next day. So that when we come in, we just start hitting the phones and that gets us energized and carries us through the day. And that's because motion creates emotion. Mary, this is Chris Duval with ABC Corp. Of course, I'm glad that you got the fruit basket. Well, I was excited that you got the promotion. And let me ask you this. Usually, when somebody gets promoted, they have something in their mind already, some initial objectives that they want to accomplish in those first 6 months. What does that look like for you? Okay. And where are you in that process? Well, of course, we would love to be one of the vendors that you consider for that. Could we do it next week? Well, yeah, we want my account executive on that call. Who should we have on your side? Great. We're going to keep doing calls like that until we've booked our 10 to 12 meetings for our account executive for the month. And then any additional meetings that we book beyond that we're going to be paid at something like 2x the same amount that we get paid for the first 10. Before I leave, I'm going to put together that target list for the next day, just like we talked about. And also I may figure out if there's some creative things that I can send to these people that will get them excited. An example of that, my wife, one time she was talking to a prospect and she found out that they had moved his office into the basement and he didn't have a window anymore. And so she sent him from Amazon a picture of a window. And you may say like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to spend my own money on this kind of stuff. But when you get paid something like $250 per meeting attended by an account executive, then it suddenly makes a lot of sense for you to spend $25 on Amazon to help someone. And that's just as a BDR or SDR. As you climb the tech sales ladder, you start getting paid more and more for deals closed until sometimes you're closing deals that will give you a $40,000 paycheck. And when that's the situation, then it makes sense to spend $100 or $200 on 10 or 20 leads, 10 or 20 different prospects, if one of them, just hitting on one of them, can pay you out $20,000 or $40,000 in a monthly commission paycheck. If this seems like a good fit for you, for your skills, your passions, the things that you're interested in, then use the free link in my bio to book some time.